Hello everyone, my name is CarryOn and welcome back to Vintage Story Desert Life, episode 233. This video was originally streamed live on YouTube on September 14th, 2025. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hello everyone, my name is CarryOn and welcome back to Vintage Story Desert Life. As you'll see, there was no waving today, because in order to wave right now, I gotta do /emote wave and do that nonsense. That was a really long welcome. Sheesh. Oh boy. But yes, we are back in the desert. Here we are. And hello to Drifter Hater Club as well. Good morning, Oak Tree. Glad to have you here. So I've been too busy to have chore streams, as you all know. We went bowling on Wednesday evening. And if bowling is scored like golf, I did really well. I did really well. I almost kept it in the single digits, as a matter of fact. So, today, I was thinking one thing. I was thinking we'd get some building done, then I remembered we don't have any mortar. And we have a couple options. One is we are going to have a chores stream again this coming Wednesday on the, what is it going to be, the 17th? 15th? Yeah, 17th. So we could just put off mortar crafting until then. So that's an option. We can put that off. Or we could go ahead and do mortar crafting now and then get to building later in the episode, or the stream. If we don't do building, we have a couple options. One is, we do have a map up to, here it is, up to this abandoned mine, which is like, I mean, it's far away, but it's not like stupendously far. That's doable in like, I don't know, like this is like a 10-minute walk, so 25 minutes or so. And we get to see more interesting land along the way, maybe uncover some more ruins that we haven't seen before. The other option is, I have heard tell that if we were to come down here to the luxuries trader and bring him I think it's a meteoric knife, then they could give us the location of the university. And that's one that I think Luthien Nightwolf over on Discord had mentioned is really full of books. It's one of the two that are really full of books, including the library. So we could do that. So I'm going to put up a little poll here about what we should do today before we really get started. And hello to ForeverFish14. Stopped in to say hi, but you can't because of work. Well, that's a shame, but maybe you'll catch the VOD afterward. And thanks for being here. I'm going to go ahead and start a poll here. So, what do today? Chores plus building. And bear in mind that the mortar grinding will take like 1/5 as long, assuming there's wind, because we now have the souped up windmills. For some building, go for abandoned mine, or go for university. Get degree. There we go. Okay, so that's going on. In the meantime, I am going to bring up our little list here. So I've done the poll. Check. Let's make you, I don't know, some other color. Look how my sword like does a thing when I right-click this. I wanted to harvest the flowers up top, and I wanted to check on a wearable light. So, and maybe you all can help me with that, because I was informed that a wearable light updated to 1.21, so I did reinstall it. Oh, so the intact large globe is for the university. I might have one of those. We've kind of collected some stuff like that. Large intact globe. The meteoric knife is for the crossroads. Oh, okay. Okay. Interesting. All right, good to know. Check out that flashing at the top of the screen from the ladders. We do have mature plants here. Anyway, so I did reinstall a wearable light. I fiddled with it, but I couldn't get the light to turn on unless I had the backpack, like, in my hands. And then it would turn off as soon as I scrolled off of it. Like, it had to be my active item in the hotbar. The button for turning it on and off just didn't work. In fact, one of them, for some reason, kept just hiding my my UI, and I have no idea why. So with this, I kind of think we're probably good on the flowers for now. I think, because we're getting seeds and flowers with each planting. So what I might do is, I think for now I'm gonna just, no, we'll do one more replanting. I was thinking we'll switch over to doing like some of the rarer lupins and stuff, but I think for now, I feel like maybe one more replant might be wise. The mod you've seen does the lantern by having it in your backpack space. This one has an active and inactive mode. You can turn them on and off. But I can always try putting it in the first backpack slot, seeing if it will turn on then, at the very least. Alright, so this is all pretty well fine. Let's go ahead and... Oh, sorry guys, we just had a explosion. Oh, flower farming blew up on us. Sorry about that, guys. Let's get back in game here. Alright, flower farming is dead. Long live flower farming. Well, that was unexpected. Picking flowers is too spicy, yeah. Oh man. This is one of the reasons why I typically prefer to wait some time before I update to a new version of the game, especially with mods. Is that for doing stuff like this, it's a little touchy sometimes. All right, let's bring you all back in game here. And there we are. Okay. Well, okay, so noted. Apparently we have these in our inventory, but these are now back. So, whoops. You know what? I might just leave these. I might leave these for a minute. If I break you, what happens? You work. Okay, well that's a little unfair. I'm gonna just chuck these over the side. Yeah. Let's go. I'm done here. A little nervous. I didn't bring the glider up, so we can't glide down. Have a bite to eat when we get to the ground here. Nummy nummy. Alright. Alright, we're going to just shelve that one. Let's bring this up. Harvest flowers. Going to get pink. Let's go check a wearable light, but I guess be prepared for potential crash. Oh my goodness. I'll have to check on the flower farming mods, see if there's an update there too. I didn't see one. I had been checking mods pretty regularly. Ah, there's the wood, okay. We need space. Here we go. And throw the wood in there, throw the heather in there. I guess after this harvest we really wouldn't need more anyway. So we'll just we'll leave it at that. But hey there, Mia Sashimia. Yeah, you just missed the big crash. Yeah, I wanted to replant. Free flowers, just, you know, plant one seed, get the flowers back. I'm gonna pop the hammer and the planer in here and the pantograph. And this saw came from the other base. We're gonna go drop it off there first. Percuss says hellos. Ah, okay. Why did I crash? I tried to plant flowers. That's why. There we go. Let's hop in here. Yeah, I am kind of wishing that we maybe hadn't upgraded to the latest version as soon as I did. Just because we had a crash last week too, and that just doesn't feel great. Now, where did I... Right. The wearable light was put in here. There, back... Ah, here we go. Backpack, brass lantern. Okay. So, do you have stuff in you? You do. Great. I can't put it anywhere now. Ah, well, this one's empty. Okay. Cool. So, looks like we did have one thing in it. It was a steel knife with 48 durability. Alright, so, just to demonstrate... I'm going to go under here. We're going to lock ourselves in. Actually, to be fair, I was wearing my temporal gear necklace. Maybe I have to take that off first. So that, we're going to swap this guy out of here. So quite dark. Let me take off my necklace here. And we'll swap to this. So if I bring this into my inventory, or into my hand... can do here, I get a light. Great, perfect. But if I put it here, it's off. Now there's a button, and I have it set to B, so B, I've pressed it. It should stay lit, but it doesn't. And putting it in the first slot doesn't seem to matter. So I don't know if that's an issue with the mod, or my configuration, or maybe I need to remake my wearable light backpack. So for now, I guess we'll leave it as it is. It's not hurting anything being in our inventory. But yeah, that's where we're at with the wearable light mod. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to check off this. And I'm going to delete both these actually. Actually, all three of these. So, I'm about to end the poll here, so get your votes in. As soon as I get to the surface and reorganize and put this steel saw away, I'm going to end that poll. And you can't stop me. Also, is it real choppy to you in here? It's real choppy to me in here. Alright, so let's end that poll. Poll is ended. It is end. What do we get on the poll? We had abandoned mine 50%, university 46%, although as we learned we need the globe for that. I might have one. And then building was a whopping 4%. You guys hate the temple. I kid. Miskin treasure. Do we have a globe? We got some cool stuff from the Lazaret, which I think this is mostly from the Lazaret. The Lazaret. Nothing here, but we do have a treasure overflow. We also have a furniture and decorations. Oh, we could. Oh my goodness. However, abandoned mine won out. So... I shall respect the results of the poll. What I'm going to do, though, is see if I can remember. I had... Wait, no, I think I did repair my armor, didn't I? That's right. We put it somewhere because the armor was not showing up on the stand. Anybody remember where I put the armor at? Oh boy. This is going to be a fun day, isn't it? Yeah, it's not on the stand there. Where did I hide my armor? We can't go unless I can find the armor. None of those, okay. I'll need time in the university. The place is huge. There's so much dust that it is like rising off of our books here. Ah, there's our armor. Okay. Phew. Oh, me. I got myself pretty good that time, didn't I? Alright, so we're going to the... If we're going to the abandoned mine, I grab these. One thought I do have is like, should I make the like the Jonas devices first? But I forgot to add that as one of the options. Quick, someone check previous streams for the armor. Now we're good. We're good now. I swear this time. You know what? Just in case, I'm gonna bring along a cooking pot. I'll hang it from our elk's neck here. Hey elk, I got an albatross for you. Let's see. There we go. That's right. We did end up getting the pants for that armor. And again, I have no idea where I put it. I think that bug's been fixed, though, so we should... Here it is. We should be safe in putting it on the stand this time. Whoops. Don't put it on. Hey, there we go. Alright. The useful stuff mod is the one that supports lantern in the first inventory space. Okay. I might take a look at that, and maybe ditch wearable light permanently. So we'll see. Now, our bow is not looking too hot. I'm going to grab a fresh one, just to keep with us. And then, do we have a... We do have a basket on. The question is, did I remember to empty it first? I did, alright. Okay. Well, I think we're ready to go to the abandoned mine. I'm gonna start by going up this direction, and actually, now how far is this? 8,500, and we are. Oh, you know what we could do, guys. Oh, you know what we could do. We could, because I suspect that the abandoned mine might actually have more stuff than we can bring in one go. What if we brought along all the stuff for building a fresh translocator? So we have it all. We can build up to 2. And we also have the linker, and the linker will tell us how far we are. So what we could do is we could build a translocator here, and then link it, and then whenever we are, you know, just at the edge of being able to connect, we can link the two together. Hey there, Mr. Mac. Taking a quick 10-minute break at work? Alrighty, well, glad to have you here. Let's see, I need... To build a translocator, we need that stuff. One, 2. I'll take it. Build it and save the walk. Hey there, Femin Dragon WS. Welcome. Now, we never built Tobias' translocator, but one of the reasons we didn't was because it takes... in 1.20, it took 6 months for the TL to cool down before we could use it again. It has been dropped down to 2 months, which is still kind of long, but nowhere near as bad as before. So, oh, that is annoying. Get off my bar. Get out of my face. Okay, so, where are we going to put this translocator? I don't want to just, like... Let's think about this one. Maybe we tuck it like right here in the corner. Also, it's also a teeny bit closer. Okay, so that's ready to go. How do I use this? I need to link Right click. I need to desynchronize. How do I desynchronize? It's... There we go. Okay. Click. All right. Cool. So now we can have that ready to go in our back pocket. And let's go get on our elk. There you cool. Beep, 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 beep. Do you feel like a really big truck moving out here? There we go. They also changed the maximum turn angle a little bit, so we can kind of, I guess not quite. There we go. Close the door as we leave. What is that? Oh, it's a little goat. Huh, okay, cool. All right, well, let's go. We're going to go along the land here. We're going to need to go up here. Because yeah, this is kind of hilly over here. Wouldn't be bad to come through here just to see if we uncover anything cool, but, like, it's a little hilly. So... Am I forgetting something? You guys will yell at me, right? If I forget something? Okay. Off we go. I'm going to zoom out a little bit. Also going the wrong direction. That would be helpful. Did I bring food? Yes, I did. I brought 3 crocks. I also brought, as you can see, an empty cooking pot there, so if we need to forage and hunt along the way, we certainly can. Yeah, once you get into cooking, long journeys in food don't really scare me, because you can just always forage along the way. It's better if you're not a blackguard, but you can still get by as a blackguard doing that. Did I know I can zoom the mini-map? I did, but I don't think I have those configured, the buttons configured, so I tend not to do it. Maybe I could have like waited till morning to leave, but whatever. See, I definitely think that for Wednesday... See you, dude. For Wednesday, for our chores stream, we will definitely be doing some mortar crafting. I'm thinking we'll do the mortar. While that's going on, we'll maybe work on some smithing, maybe get some more steel going on. Leave me alone. Oh, don't get me stuck like this. Ugh, gross. Need a shower now. And then we also have 21 bony soil to pan. I know bony soil isn't like the most exciting thing once you get to where we are in the game, but it's still there. It's something. It'll keep me out of trouble, and that's the important thing. We're in andesite territory now. If I open the inventory and scroll wheel on minimap, it zooms. Okay, interesting. Not sure how much I'll really use that. I like it about the size it is now. I do want to see, though. Abandoned mine is pinned and devastation is pinned. Okay. What I might do, then, is pin the resonance archives. Oh, it is pinned. Sweet. We're good. We'll just go that away. Gestures vaguely in that general direction. I like to zoom out when you travel far. I keep it close so that I can sort of see things better. And maybe not jump in holes. Hard to say. Alright, we're gonna go this way. Perfect. Man, this is real choppy. Speaking of which, also, I was going to install that that mod for making the travel on elk a little bit smoother, especially as far as going up, like the auto step works, as well as falling damage, and I forgot to. So we're going to deal with this for a little while longer. But speaking of choppiness, I've been convinced by some videos online to try out a Linux distribution called Bazite. Now, right now we're still on Windows, but I fired up Vintage Story in Bazite, and let me just show you this here real quick. So down here we have this is the frame graph, and it shows you generally like how smooth your frame rate is. You can see those heartbeats and the big spikes. Those ain't the best. Now, some of that is caused by both recording and streaming at the same time while I'm playing. But even when I'm not, it's not the steadiest frame rate. Like, look at all that junk going by there. Ugh. Those needles are like yuck. They're one of the reasons why streams are not smooth sometimes. But I fired up Bazite, and my goodness, there wasn't anything I could do to fall into that pit. There wasn't anything I could do to make the frame rate like wobble and spike and jump. And even visually, it just looked better overall. And that held true both when I was like letting it run unconstrained at like 1 billion frames a second, which, by the way, it was doing way better than Windows. I'll close this now. But also when I locked it to 60 frames a second, it just still ran better. So that might be a thing that we switch over to. My goodness, let's. I'm gonna go up here, drop my bed. We're gonna sleep. Drop over here. There we go. Slept. Well, hello to Ryan Richardson and Benny Custom and Mario. Drifter Hater Club says Bazite is awesome. You have it on your living room PC. Nice. Yeah, so far I'm pretty impressed by it. What I needed to do, and I didn't have time to, otherwise I would have maybe switched to it for today, is I didn't get a chance to do any testing of Vintage Story with OBS and streaming / recording and so on. So that's the main reason why we're not using it right now, is I just didn't get a chance to test it or even try it. I recall that had some interesting stuff, but it also was full of enemies and didn't have library books, so I'm going to skip that for now. So I think I'll be happy, as far as our Translocator goes, I'll be pretty happy if we can get to like the Resonance archives and drop it there. If we can go a little farther, so much the better. Let's see, there's our cows. So we're going to be going a little bit north. We'll probably go around this way this time, because this was a real pain in the butt. Yeah, the difference in performance was like night and day. It was... There we go. I think in Windows, if I let it run unconstrained, I can hit like 200 FPS, 220-ish. Bazite was like, well, I'm hitting 300, and I ain't giving up. So, yeah, Windows needs to up its game. Literally. Get it? Alright, so we got some mountains that I'm not super fond of, but let's see if we can get to some smoother... Ooh. We cannot get the smoother land. Ooh, ouch. You'll be fine, it'll buff out. Oh, yuck. Maybe this was indeed a mistake. Oh, come on. So it's not the best direction to pick. We're gonna swim. Hey there, punk. Windows wants those cycles for AI purposes. Yeah. I even have turned off. I've been using oh, what was it? There's Windows Arrow Tweaker and some other tool that like does like a permanent shutdown and disable of all the AI features. And Windows still was lagging. Like this was the frame rate you're seeing now, and all the performance issues. That is with Windows like as decrapified as I can get, and it's still no match for Bazite. I will say I did maybe make a mistake in I opted for Bazite with KDE as my environment because I like it better. But I've seen and heard tell that KDE is a little less preferred than GNOME as far as performance and stability goes. So, and I did notice that like it was kind of weird because in like the desktop environment, like even just opening and closing like windows and things was kind of like weirdly laggy. Like you click the whatever, the Linux menu button, and it would like take a second, then it would spring open, and you click an option, it would take a second, then it would spring open again. It's like, why are you doing this? So I might wipe it and try GNOME. Let's see, where am I going here? Am I going the right direction? Mostly. Oh, there's a trader camp up there. And a sunken, probably part of a temple or something. Maybe a boat. Could be a boat. A boat. Yeah, we're gonna go, I think we're gonna go, where am I? We're gonna go this way, south of here, and then back into the desert, which is the same way we went before, I believe. Oh, oh, I can do this. Look, guys. I did a smart. I did a smart. Official Coors stream? No, it's not the desert. This is true. You know, one of those grottos would be a kind of neat place to build like an initial base, and then like glass over the top. My very, very, very first other block game base was like that. Actually, I'm sorry, that was the second base. My first base was a weird glass dome on top of a twisted helix of water and lava that like sort of flowed down in a spiral pattern, a dual spiral pattern. But my second base, which I loved even more than that one, was oh my goodness, this elk was like an underground base with a glass ceiling on it. It was pretty cool. I'm adventuring due to no mortar. Well, it's a combination of no mortar and this is what y'all voted for. So, yeah. Yeah, once we get some chores done on Wednesday, then we will definitely get back to building on next Sunday. Oh, speaking of which, just a heads up, I know this is probably way too far out for anyone to really care, but 2 Sundays from now, 28th, there will not be a stream that weekend. I'm involved in a big get-together, and I will be gone all weekend, so... I mean, I'll be in the house most of it, but I'll be cleaning and prepping and then having people over. So I will not be available on Sunday. This is beautiful. Hope there are no big pits. Bauxite. Grab it to make more storage. So we have a joker in our midst. Mods. Bad jokes are my domain. Hey, Smiley Riley. Just stopped by to say hi and wish a happy stream? Well, thank you. You're working on a big video for your channel. Hey, awesome. I'll be getting honorable mention. Thank you. This is one of the... Yeah, that's one of the TLs that we fixed up previously. Uh-oh. Should I have gone the other way? You know what, we can just sort of doggy paddle our way across here, it's fine. Not the best, but it'll do. I find kind of weird though with the elk is when you get in water. Is it water? Yeah, so now even if I press the sprint button, it doesn't sprint, it just still walks. I have to let go and then I can press forward again, then I can sprint. Let's see where to go from here. So we'll go south along this little beach here. Oh, Dad joked. My New Year's resolution is to stop leaving things so late. Ho ho ho. Alright, so far, our translocator indicator here, I'm still seeing 3 dots, so we've got quite a ways to go before it peters out on us. Oh, guess I didn't need to go up here. Where do I want to go here? Ugh. You know what? Let's just go north along here, and then we'll hang an east, and kind of make our way up this way. Trader Camp. We can stop there. Say hi. Say hi. Hi is a combination of hello and hi, by the way. A nice break from building. You know, it's funny, like, I feel like we haven't done as much building lately as I was hoping we would. But then again, I look back, like, a few streams ago, like, more than just a couple, and I'm like, yeah, we basically never left the temple for, like, 8 streams in a row, so... I guess so. I guess it's nice. Alright, get up here. Oh dear. Hum. Let's try going around. I wish the elk would turn like 50% faster. Goodness. Let's see if I can sort of get around on the beach side here. Sort of skirt the main jungle. The answer is no. It goes all the way to the beach. But it is a little bit thinner here. There we go. Wouldn't a combination of hello and hi be hilo? It depends on what part of the word you mix up by accident. and when your brain decides to switch. Right, do I really want to be up here? I guess I do. Sure. Wow, look at that plateau. Oh man, that'd be a great place to build. You'd have southern climates. And assuming you didn't do it, we didn't start a hot world. If you were in a temperate world and you traveled south, you could build up there and it would be like the same temperature all year round. It would never fluctuate. I guess I could have gone up there, but that's fine. I'm just going this way. I do like the elk lean. That's a nice little touch. Oh, this place is gorgeous. I love it. Hey there, Mr. Buddy Guy. This place isn't in the desert. Yeah, we're taking a break from the desert today because people voted for us to go on an adventure to the abandoned mine we got from something. Don't recall exactly where we got that tip from. Oh, it was some random treasure map, I think, in a... Yeah, it's cool. In a ruin. We still have 3 dots, probably because we're kind of going at a different angle rather than straight away from our home. Yeah, it might be wise to like drop this anchor kind of halfway between the two. Not that I really plan on going back to the Resident Archives. So this, by the way, is this the same place that Airtight found? Must not be. So apparently there's a couple ruins that have gardens like this, and some of them have Terra Preta just sitting here ready for the taking. So, and that's vanilla, by the way. So keep your eyes peeled. You can find some really nice stuff that way. Where are we going here? We're going to go around this way. Oh yeah, there are definitely going to be meteorite craters. I'm really not going to investigate those. We already have plenty of them marked, as well as plenty of actual meteoric iron sitting in a pile in our smithy. If we ever need more, the easiest way is just look at the map and look for perfect circles that aren't too dark. Assuming you have the full color map. If you don't have the full color map, I don't think there's a great way of using the map to find, well, most things, really. The parchment style map is far inferior. And we discussed it before, but I think one of my like, if we're forced to use the parchment map at some point, I would want there to be a way to upgrade to the color map, like once you get some pigments. Ooh. Ugh. Gross. Did I bring the bone flute? I did not bring the bone flute. That was not very smart of me, was it? Let's see. Let's go kill something. Just need 1 bone. Chickens, I think, only give small bones now, so not good. I knew I forgot something. Pretty sure rabbits give small bones, too. I need a nice hog. Well, maybe we just run around. Go this way. Not my favorite solution, but until we find something we can kill that has bones big enough, we can't make a bone flute. The parchment map is for those who think the story isn't hard enough already. There's that, and there's also no map. The parchment is certainly a step up over no map whatsoever, so... I think it's mostly like we're all so spoiled from having the color map that going, downgrading to parchment style is just like, ugh. A lot of bunnies, a lot of mushrooms. No boar, though. Eek. Where can I go here? Oh, this is all forest. I wonder. Did I smash into a tree? 1 hit point, wilderness survival, no map hardcore. That'd be a real quick game. Hey there, Mindy. Come on, go please. Or don't go. Whatever you do, don't go. Ah, sheesh. Alright, well, I'm gonna hydrate while we cross this water. I'm gonna just dip my face in the lake here and take a glug. Okay, back. You'd be at a distinct risk of playing the game for less than 5 minutes. I mean, we all would. You load in, oh look, bear, dead. And then it's new world time, because it's hardcore. It's a good way to get parasites. Listen, Hazard. I need to make room for all the creatures of the world. Angry fox dead. Did you see a fox? I didn't see any foxes. I also wasn't looking. Well, everyone, that's going to about do it for this episode of Vintage Story Desert Life. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, let me know by leaving a like or a comment in the section below. But for now, as always, my name has been Kurazar. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.